Okay, so we just finished with the llamas, and now we are moving on to yet another adorable emoji face. And I'm calling it the antennas because they're clearly not from the animal kingdom. Uh, so let's just call them the antennas because all of these adorable faces have antennas. We're going to start, as always, at the top with the first number sentence. And we're going to identify the target number, which is 21, paying close attention to the plus symbols. So this is repeated addition. So we're going to want to go ahead and think, what number can you add 3 times that will give you 21? What number can you add 3 times that will give you 21? Now, if you keep in mind that a repeated addition is multiplication, you would want to look possibly at where you would find 21. I see that I have 21 right here. And by 3 facts, I have 3 times 7 gives me 21. So this shows me that I can go ahead and use the number 7 3 times. 7. Let's get this pen to work. 7, 7, and 7. 7 plus 7 plus 7. Does that equal 21? It does indeed. That is a check mark. So let's name this little guy over here. I guess we can name him Blue. I'll change my color to blue. We'll name him Blue, blue antenna. And the blue antenna is giving me a value of 7. Now we're going to go ahead and take that information that we know about the blue antenna and use it for the next number sentence. Notice here that we are dealing with parentheses, which is so important that we keep an eye on. Let's go ahead and label what we know, which is we know blue. The value of blue is 7. This is, of course, fourth graders, really is algebra. And algebra can get kind of like addictive, which means once you start, you kind of like enjoy solving and trying to figure out for the unknown. Now we have this adorable little orange antenna, and let's just call that one orange. And I'm creating my own little key workspace. And I am going to just use a workspace, which is so important because in math, it helps you keep everything organized. And I'm going to rewrite this problem. We have unknown orange plus parentheses, blue is 7 times unknown orange. And our target number is going to be 64. So now is when we go ahead and we start guessing and checking. We're going to want to start with the parentheses, of course. First, remember order of operations. And 7 times what can bring me close to 64. And I'm saying close because remember, we still need to add. But this is the fun part. This is where you go ahead and you do your guess and check. So go ahead and take a moment, and I'm going to pause. Or actually, you can pause me if you can, and try to do this one on your own. So go ahead and pause and come back to me. Okay, so we're back. I went ahead and tried using 7 first. So I placed 7 in, and that means I'm going to be placing 7 here and here. Now, of course, I know I already had 7 with the blue. Let me just change that to the blue color so it doesn't confuse you. That's our blue one right there. But I wanted to try anyway. Now, 7 times 7, using our chart. If you need to, please use your chart. No guessing. That's 49. And then I'm going to drop down 7 plus 49. And I'm going to go ahead and check to see if that brings me close to my number. And just to make room, because Ms. Nyro has a lot going on her screen right now, I'm going to scooch this over, and we're going to do this quickly. But of course, you're doing this on paper. Please, please, paper, because you need to practice. 49 plus 7 equals 56. So close, but it's not our target number. So that's not going to work. So we need to go back in and remove our orange and try with another number. After trying with a number a couple of times, I used 8. 7 times 8 is 56. Drop it down, drop down 8, drop down plus, equals. And once I slide across, I hit my target number of 64. So my orange is going to be the digit 8. And now I am ready to move on to the third one. So we just confirmed the information for blue antennas and orange antennas, which is great. And now the more you practice, the faster this goes. And it really sets you up for algebra. Okay, so let's analyze. Analyze means look closely at. We got our cutie little orange. And, oh, wait a minute. This guy looks like blue, but there's something different in his face. Let's take a look. This is the thing you really have to analyze. Our original blue up top is smiling. This blue guy is smirking. See that little tilt to the lips? So I guess we're going to call him Smirk. Let's give him some nice, cute little sparkle. So let's talk about Smirk. Smirk is now the unknown, but we know what orange stands for. So let's go ahead and plug in our information for orange. Our orange is 8 and 8. So I'm going to write that. I'm going to rewrite that right over here. So let's do parentheses 8 times our smirky guy. Leave them blank. Close the parentheses. Plus, there's our orange. And here's our target. Okay, pause. And we are back. So we're going to start right here with the parentheses. And I did some guess and check, and I hope you did some guess and check on your own. I see that my target is 48. So I know that 8 times 5 maybe would be a good start. And then I'm going to confirm it or revise it. So here is what I'm going to select. And now let's solve for the parentheses first. 8 times 5 is 40. Drop it down, drop it down. We're going to slide. And I can confirm that I get 48 as my target. Excellent. So we figured out the smirk. And we're going to go ahead and put in for the smirk the number 5. And we are well on our way to successfully completing our puzzle, because we are, of course, aiming for the unknown question mark. Oh, here we go again with the doubles, and they're grinning. Look at those double faces. So our blue is 7, but we have to double it. So by doubling the blue, we are going to get 14. Put in our plus symbol. We know our orange guy over there is 8. Guy or girl, antenna, whatever we're looking at right here, some little cute emoji face, times, and there's our smirk, 5. Always remember to solve the parentheses first, then drop down. So you're going to have your answer here. And you're going to drop this down here. And then you're going to slide to get your final answer. All right, happy solving.